Yes, people. We are here, man. We are live. We are here. Transfer daily with the brothers in the building. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's blessed. Tuesday morning, we're here. Big up to you lot. Make sure you lot hit the like button. Make sure you lot hit the subscribe button. You know them ones there. Man like D, what you telling me?
There, bro. I'm saying, man. How you been?
Know what that noise is there, man. I think it might be specs. But yeah, man, I can't complain, man. You know them ones there, man. You know what I mean?
You sure?
Last night, you know them ones there for the Rio Dagger and that. You know what I'm saying? We got man like Specs in the building, man. I mean, I feel like I'm hurting, but yo, my brother Specs must be hurting as well, man. Specs, how you feeling, man?
First of all, can you hear that noise in the background?
Yeah, what's that?
The same thing that happened to you the other day in the stream, bro. I've got people doing madness outside, bro. Working. If it
Yeah. We'll try and manage it, man. But how you feeling?
First of all, that noise is pissing me off. But yeah, how I'm feeling, absolutely gutted, bro. Absolutely gutted. There's many things to talk about in the game. You get what I'm saying? Proud of the boys, though. Gordon, biblical style, he deserves 2,000 lashes. I see certain fans saying, oh, it's class from him with his apology statement. I'm not having that, bro. I'm not having that. But other than that, proud of the boys. Referee was a bit iffy. Probably a good game for the neutrals, apart from rival fans like Man United and the Arsenals. And once again, the last Scarps winner, big up Rio, fair play. 10 men, man. I'm gutted, bro. I did a live watch along last night. And you know when like you're slightly behind and then you see the comments. I was like, please don't do this to me, bro. And then obviously you get clipped and the rest is history.
Bro, man, I seen the D was gutted last night, man. You know what I mean? Like, we were all there, innit? Watching it, thinking, yo.
Gutted, bro.
Like, this team keep doing it, man. What is it with this Liverpool team, bro? Like, is it luck or is this what champions do?
Nah, it's what champions do, bro. This is what champions do. Like the fact of the matter is, this is the reason why Newcastle don't want to sell Isak, because if Isak plays, they win.
They win that game.
Overall, I had bear arguments with certain man. I said overall, forget the ins and outs, just overall, brother. We made Liverpool look shaky at one point when we had 10 men, but we got it over the line, bro. So that's why I'm gutted. You get what I'm saying? Because I was actually quite surprised how well, you get me? Salah was quiet, bro. Yeah, he got his assist in the end, but that's what these class players do, and that's why we don't want to lose the likes of Isak, whether his head's in the game or in it or not. Get me? Aston Villa should have got 3 points. Liverpool potentially could have got at least a point, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
look, the thing is, you know, we always like praise like teams for like what we class as like the good game, you know, like they were all over them. Newcastle were all over Liverpool, but Liverpool, they were 2-0 up. It gets to 2-2. They're on the ropes now, and it's 10 men. This is going to be a catastrophe, and then they still managed to come out with 3 points. And that's like real character, isn't it? I do think though, Konate should have been sent off though.
Fact. Yeah, bro. There could have been a bagger man sent off, man.
And Gravenberch did the same kind of thing. I know Gordon was more rash, a bit more crazy, but
Gordon's was a straight red. Gordon's, I mean,
where's the consistency, bro? Gravenberch, that's a debatable one. Debatable. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Gravenberch, that's a yellow.
Yeah, bro. So like the Konate one, he's shaky. I don't care what. No Liverpool fans can lie. That's a bait one. He's looking mad shaky. Do you get what I'm saying? So even for that goal, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like Barnes was through. He put the 2 hands to nudge, man. You get me? So your intention was to do that because you know. You get what I'm saying? And
are you talking about Konate?
Yeah, at this point, yeah. You know what you said.
Konate's one was last man. Konate's one, I think, it was a second yellow, not a red. It was a second yellow at the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the reason why Newcastle lost. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle lost because they were pushing for the winner when they shouldn't have been.
And I heard Cash say that as well. Yeah, I don't know, bro, because it's all ifs and buts, isn't it? Like we felt like you saw they're looking kind of shit rope on the ropes, but then it's just I just think it's the fact that it was 10 men, bro. That's what did it for us in the end. 11 minutes on the clock. Don't know where it came from. You get me, bro? Like it was gonna either way. Because if you sit back a bit, bro, if you started sitting back, you know, like people say, "Oh, why didn't Eddie just say sit back?" then maybe Liverpool would have scored 2 late goals. You get what I'm saying, bro? So it's all ifs and buts.
Yeah.
I heard it's more of a debate than people. I think it's more rival fans because obviously they don't Liverpool to get points.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's about playing the situation, isn't it? Like at the time you're 10 men, like obviously it makes sense to now sit back. You know what I'm saying? It's like well, obviously like you say it is ifs and buts, but that 9 times out of 10 would have got you the draw if you sat back in it. Obviously there's one
You know what? Yeah, big up to CB by the way. Hope you're well, man. I don't know where you are, but big up to you, man.
Thank you, man. Just literally birthday celebrations and that. But I'm just calling.
Birthday, my guy.
Come on. Or life. More blessings. Yeah, man. But you know what it is, though, man? The way that they scored the goal, man. I watched it back here, bro. They worked it, you know.
Yeah,
that was actually a mad winner, you know. When you actually look at the football they were playing, play that in the final minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to like compliment Liverpool because they're the ops in it, but bro, the way they moved it around and then Szoboszlai through the legs, it was quick passing, you know, and then bang, finish was just that was one of your guys, man. Cobham graduate, man. CB.
Yeah, he's the guys. Rio's the real deal. I got told about him maybe like 2 years ago. At the time, the season that we had Poch, he was training with all Sterling and them, man, and they were saying that this guy is the real deal. And I remember posting, that's one of like the first times I'd got a tweet that went off because I posted a screenshot of these lot telling me at the time, he's the truth. Yeah. When he left, there was a whole thing like within our fan base. Well, me especially, I've been getting cooked by my fan base because the day when he left, appreciate it for birthday, and when he left, I was saying at the time, like, this guy is on the same level of talent as the Estevalls and the Yamals. And everyone's looking at me crazy, like, what? Are you dumb? Like, Cobham always get rid of players. I'm saying this guy is super talented. From his preseason to now, bro, he's been on form, man. I'm happy that he got his goal. He's from the ends, isn't it? He's local, so it's a win for the ends, but it hurts at the same time knowing it's not Chelsea. But Liverpool got one with him. I'm telling you, they got one with him. He's special. He's proper special.
Yeah. Football's in a good place right now, man. You know, if you want to see talent, man. Where's
your talent though? That's the thing. United usually have the one kid that comes through.
Bro, the one that I was leaving, man. We're gonna discuss it in a bit, man. Mainoo, man. He's open to leaving. I don't know if you've seen it, man. But yeah, man, it ain't looking too good right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But we got a little JJ Gabriel. We got a lot of something down there. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously, you know what I mean, soon gonna be coming up. JJ Gabriel. He's about 14, but he's the one that apparently is next up and that. We got Kai Rooney as well. You know, there's a couple there, man, but it's too soon right now. You feel me? To be getting into any first team and that. But CB, man, is it locked? Is it inevitable? Liverpool, like, do you think like are they playing well for you to be like, yo, 6 out of 6? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, that defense, Konate, they're shaky. You know, if Arsenal do what they need to do, Arsenal next week, I reckon Arsenal can get a result. You know, I really do.
When you say a result, you mean a win?
Yeah, a win. Yeah, a win. Yeah. I really could see that.
We're not scared of them right now. I don't think anyone's scared of Liverpool right now. I think Chelsea are not scared of them. I don't think Arsenal are scared of them. I don't think anyone is scared of Liverpool. We know they got character and they're champions, but I don't think anyone. I think if they go Old Trafford, it's a hard game. You don't want to be playing them Bruno and Cunha right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be playing against Palmer and João Pedro right now.
How can you say in Mbemo and Cunha they ain't scored no goals?
I don't know about that, D man.
No, but he's trying to stay like in terms of like, yo, like.
No, I'm not having that, bro.
Hear him out. I don't know. Hear him out, though. Still, you know what I mean? But people are saying we're talking too much soon, yeah. But bro, like 6 out of 6 where they should never have had them points. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bournemouth game they should not have won, but they did. Newcastle game they should not have won, but they did. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what we used to do. When we never deserved to win, we won. And that's a sign of a champion, you feel me?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I have to rate that, bro. I have to rate that, broski.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, because for them, they're playing meaty. Their defense is shaky. I think like I'm an NBA guy as well. I think defense wins championships. You know what I'm saying? Their defense right now is not looking good. I don't like they faced the Newcastle team without their main talisman. Fair enough, they linked him, but he wasn't available. You know, the week before there was a bit shaky. Their defense isn't there, but the fact that they're winning when they're not performing well is a stroke of champions. This is something that I was a bit upset with last week against Crystal Palace, because fair enough, we dropped points, we want the better team, but the teams that win titles is you're not going to be the best team every time you hit 3 points. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think the fact they've mastered that, not playing well, still grinding out 3 points, these are the ones that stack up when it's time. But defensively, I'm not proud of them defensively. I think that's their Kirkes is a bit shaky. The money they spent on him, he's a bit shaky. I know Frimpong's out for some time, but from what I saw of him, he's not really a defender like that. He's kind of like similar to Trent, where he's in the final third. He does what he has to do, but defensively, he's also shaky. Konate started the season very sloppy. I'm surprised by that as well, especially when he's linked to a move away. I don't know. Maybe PSG and Madrid are in his ear. I don't know. But Van Dijk was impressive yesterday. He won't get.
Yeah, he was. I can't lie to you. Van Dijk's been holding that line. He's been holding the line for Chelsea. For Liverpool. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, but he's been holding it down, man.
But man, you see, Konate, like, do you think, like, obviously every human's different and that, you get what I'm saying? But it looked like him and Jota were close. Do you think on a human aspect, sometimes, you know, like mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
There's a reality. We got to put that in perspective as well. I could be wrong. I'm just saying. Some say his head's in Madrid. Some say, you know what? Sometimes a man.
It's a mixture. It won't be going Madrid with these performances.
Yeah, with this performance.
I hear that. That's what I'm saying.
No, I think it's a mixture. Mental. I think mainly defensively though, he's just. It's like what you gotta remember, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, he's a powerful defender, yeah. But also you gotta remember, like, he relies on his recovery a lot. And you know what I mean? Like, he ain't been really doing that this season, but he's just been getting absolutely caught in no man's land. You know what I mean? He's been doing bozo like stuff and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not been reading the game. Normally, he's quite good at reading the game.
Concentration, but this is what I'm saying. It's mental.
Yeah, bro.
It's mental, whatever it is. It's a mental side that I'm seeing of him right now.
Yeah, bro.
Getting caught out and misjudging balls and all them things. And he's a big, strong guy, bro. Man, man's getting,
facts,
you know what I mean?
Man.
He's too clumsy, man. He's too
man.
Clumsy. Should have been sent
just to go back on the Rio kid, like, the confidence this is gonna give this kid, man. Like, this is why maybe Liverpool haven't gone for a winger, man. Them. Like, normally I was like, yo, is this Rio and Gakpo enough? Like, you know what I mean? But
I was preaching that. But certain man laughed. I said he's about his age and all that. I said, bruv, bun the age, boy. As long as he's got support and that mental backing, do you get what I'm saying? I think that old school saying, if you're good enough, you're old enough. But yes, you got to be careful. You have to. But that all comes down to your background and support, innit? And he seems like level-headed. Same with Max Dowman, do you get what I'm saying? And I think when guys of that age, you know how we were as man when we were young, you're fearless, you get me? You just go out and play. You understand? And big up to the kid, bruv. You get me? I think
it's what dreams are made of, isn't it? That he did.
No, I ain't gonna lie, it is, man.
That's why you gotta see it. He's a youngster. This is the last ditch winner at St. James's Park. You get me? This is what you would have been dreaming of, bro.
It's a crazy moment. But can I ask you a question as a United fan? Because you've had loads of these type of moments, from Makeda to Yanazai to Greenwood. You know, the young players that are in their teens that got big winning goals early in their career that kickstarted their career. A lot of them didn't really work out. What sort of advice would you give to Liverpool and also Rio, from what you've experienced from these players moving forward, to help him get to where he needs to go?
I think you just gotta stay grounded, man. But I watched his interview after, and you know what, man? He came across like proper mature, man. He came across like a kid that wasn't like, he was excited, yeah, but he did say like, yo, I gotta get back to training tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I think he said even Van Dijk's been helping him. I think around him, they've got to just, you know what I mean? Like, don't like make him believe he's a special kid. Yeah, I mean, they've got to treat him like he's one of any old random like footballers in the team, bro. Like, you've got to make sure he's grounded. You got to make sure he still works hard. You know what I mean? And he don't try, his ego don't get in the way early on, man. Because we've seen it with Garnacho, you know what I mean, and all these players, bro. Like, they get too excited, yeah, start believing their own hype, and then boom, they stop working hard. So I just think, you know what I mean, if he's got a good family around him and a good people around him, I don't see why he shouldn't really be in any trouble, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, it just depends on, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you believe in your own hype too much, you find out what happens, bro. You see it in it, man. I don't know if you see it with the youngsters, man. They change, man. They change, and I don't mean like by appearance, by just their mannerisms, the way they play them. You know what I mean, bro? It's just like, yo, they start saying, no, why not passing me the ball? Start throwing a little strap and that, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and stay away from them gal as well. You understand?
Yeah,
he's inclined. Stay away from them gal and stay focused,
that's
brother.
the main thing, bro. You gotta stay away.
You know what time? Hey, them gal that will mash you up in that.
That's the main thing.
Up north, you know.
Hey, brother, anywhere, but stay away from them.
Liverpool, bro. You gotta stay away from the girls, and you gotta stay away from your bedrooms that are outside.
The
man them that are not, the man them that are dragging you down that you don't even know are dragging down. The man them that are, I mean, certain man, you know what I'm saying. Everyone knows.
But even the positive ones, your friends. You sometimes, I think I heard Eze was saying it, like, it doesn't mean your friends are all bad, but sometimes it's sacrifice, just in general, bro.
Yeah.
Certain man will start asking you for money for certain things, for everything. Like, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, you're wrapped up in a whole different set of life. You get me? Like, you gotta be careful with who you're mixing with. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone wants a piece. You get me?
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's why I always say, like,
you gotta remember, he's 16. He's gonna be rich soon. He probably get in 30, 40, 50 grand.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money, bruv.
Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think he's on a professional contract yet, has he?
No, I'm talking about monthly.
Yeah, 100%, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a lot of money.
Skelly. That's why I rate Lou Skelly's mom. She's around him all the time.
Yeah,
like,
but Louis Skelly's mom is with
Bellingham as well.
She's around people. I mean, she knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
His mom's
Bellingham's mom, she's always around him, bro. Like them, she's glued to him, bro. Like,
that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
Especially how his mom got banned from the dressing room. His mom, Bellingham's mom and that. They got banned from the dressing room in Dortmund. Don't know if that's true.
Oh yeah.
I see guy around. They banned them from the dressing room because apparently they were arguing that he came off at halftime or something like that.
Who's that?
Joe Bellingham.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
On it too much, you get me? But big up to the mumsies though. You can never be too on it. That's your pitney, them. You get me? So you have to overlook.
Trust me.
What next for Newcastle, guys, man? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's big trouble, man. The injury to Tonali, injury to my man. You got Gordon sent off, bro. Like, you got Champions.
About 4 man out, bro. You got Joe Linton out. Eddie Howe said doesn't look good. Fabian share concussion, so he should be out. You get what I'm saying? Tonali, they said it don't look good. We got no strike. Big up to Real Oscilla, but bro, like, we had no strikers, significant ones anyway. Now Gordon's out for 3 games. 1,000 lashes for him.
You got a bid rejected for Strand Larson yesterday, which I really didn't get. Like, it's man, them, like, what's like Newcastle? Don't get me wrong, the performance will give you hope, but bro, like, it's not looking good, man. I'm hearing the owners, bro, you should see their faces, by the way, when they were losing, them man had like, bro, they were them man are going apparently to Isak's gaff. I don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah, I heard that. But what gaff? I swear he's run out the city. You get me? I don't know what gaff. You get me? Must be some FaceTime thing. I don't know, but yeah, they were at the ground. It's the first time the chairman's been there at our home game since February. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what that's all about. Hearing rumors that Hughes was somewhere in the ground. I don't know. I swear he doesn't even go to away games, Hughes. I don't know. But bro, what frustrates me is that Newcastle are not far away, bro. In the first place, before all this madness happened with Isak and everything. Some people blame Eddie Howe because of how he's running the transfer things, etc. I had a big argument. I argue with bare people, even some of my own fans. At the end of the day, the owners are the ones who run things. I don't care if you say Eddie Howe had arguments with this guy or that guy. Eddie Howe said he didn't, whatever. They're the owners, bro. It's not for lack of trying, though. I don't care what anyone says. You can laugh at us and all that rejection. It's not for lack of trying. It's just the reality, though, of like if you had a proper people in situ, bro, that's got the nous and know the levels. Because it burns me to say, most of those players we went for, we're trying to go toe to toe with the so-called big boys like Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool's, and the namesake names, Man United, that holds weight, not on the field, but still, you get me. Teams rather go to there, so it's like you're just wasting time. But there's no excuse, regardless of all the ifs and buts. There's no excuse to get to here. Big champ. Like, see this here, bro? It's not been in my mind once, bro. And usually I'll be gassed for this. And I don't know if we're going to see this again anytime soon. It's sad we're in this competition. No one's thinking about it because we ain't even got a squad for the league, bruv. Already dropping like flies, bro. We need not one striker, we need two. We don't want to hear one striker. And if it is Larson, he's still the honorary replacement for Wilson. Or we saw, I don't know what's going on with him. He's having a strop, obviously. Then the similar thing as Isak. He's going mad on Instagram, you get me? So I'm actually worried, bro, in that sense. Because we don't look bad, we're just missing the pieces. And that's frustrating, bro.
Can I ask you a question, yeah? Seeing the way Isak's been treated, sorry if the siren's mad loud, right? Seeing the way Isak's been treated, do you feel like that's kind of set a bad precedent for the players that you would want to target? Because you're targeting the creme de la creme talents this summer. Like, a lot of people are laughing at your rejections and that, but I see ambition. I'm not even going to lie to you there. But you see the way Isak's now publicly come out, a lot of people share agents. Do you feel like that's kind of rubbed you man off? Like it's rubbed you man out?
I hear you. No, good question, bro. But let me just start off with, I'm not having that narrative, how Isak's been treated. I'm not hearing that. It's how we've been treated, bro, in my opinion. Like him and his Eden agent. Yeah, were you backing him or something? Are you on Isak's side?
From what I know, innit? This is not my. I'm a Chelsea man. I stay in my business, innit? You know what I'm saying? I don't look at what's going on in you lot's marriages. That's how I look at it, innit? But from what I've seen publicly, he's saying there was a gentleman's agreement. You didn't honor it. He was told he was supposed to leave. Similar to what Cunha had, innit? With Wolves.
Yeah. Facts.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. What has he done to mistreat Newcastle fans, innit? I'm not even trying to be ignorant.
He's not training.
No, you asked me a question. It's cool. I'll answer it. No,
he's not training. He's not training though.
No, he's training by himself. For some man, he's training by himself, innit? But man's will growing a goatee and a bit and a hair in that. But like he's in jail for real. But nah, he's around here. Nah, when you this is why I get mad as well, because obviously you're not a Newcastle fan, and then you're hearing that, you're just thinking that's the narrative, especially when certain Liverpool man, not all of them. They're like, Specs, you're holding him hostage. He said he wants to leave. So I don't care if you say you want to leave, bro. You're under the 3-year contract, bro. Verbal and that whole thing about verbal agreement of him saying, he's apparently that was the agreement or whatever, bro. It's all he said, she said. Unless you're fly on the wall, bro. You get me? Also, when you ask me how he's treated us bad, when he's making his idiot pussy statement, the pussy didn't even thank the fans to pussy Clark. So that's one of the big whys. You understand? Big L's for that, bro. You get me? You're causing bad disruption. Fair play to him. He's just one of the most sought after striker. I've been bigging him up for the whole season, bro. He's allowed to want to move on, etc. And I'm not saying look. Newcastle was saying it's nonsense. That part he said. He's saying no, it ain't. He's called at the club. Put their name in disrespute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a battle of the words,
anyway. Yeah, you get fined for that anyway because you're still under the club. You get what I'm saying? And I think his agent is pushing that narrative more. This don't seem like Isak, but I get it, bro. Loyalty and disloyalty goes both ways, bro. Because when the clubs don't want you, bruv, they leave you in the under 18s and mess with you mentally to the press until you get out and push out. It goes both ways. Like, I'm not silly. You get what I'm saying, bro? And footballers' careers are short. Isak's done his thing. He's won a cup. He's like, yo, I want to move on. You get me? But what I'm saying is, with your big bad pussy agent, yeah, if you got brains, bro, yeah, when you was fast to sign that 6-year contract, why didn't your arsehole self say, you know what, under verbal agreement thing or whoever was there at the time,
release clause,
do a release clause, bruv.
Yeah.
And if you have got a verbal agreement, gentleman's bullshit agreement, how about you get a separate paper and say, yo, this is the deal, and if you don't go by it, I'm gonna put this out there. Also, Isak, the pussy, if you're gonna say all that in your statement, big man, say it loud who you're talking about, bro. Name some names in it. Don't push the whole thing out there, cause more disruption, and you're not saying names. So this causes more ruckus for us not to talk about and journalists and all this thing. You get me, bro? Like, Isak brought me one of the best times of my life being a Newcastle fan. I'm not Chelsea. I'm not Arsenal. I'm not Man United. I'm a big Ras man, bro. Been supporting Newcastle since 1996 September. You understand? Shearer got my love for football. You understand? I've seen us get relegated twice. The first time, couple of tears in my eyes. The second time, none. Under my Ashley, we were nothing club. Man, didn't even watch Match of the Day. It was nothing to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's sad that it's gone from that to this. I just think Isak's got a right to want to move on. Fair play. It's how you're going about it, and I see desperation. And I think his agent is pushing him into a dark place, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised come September the 1st, regardless if he wants to integrate or not. The way things are going right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Isak was still at Newcastle. I'd rather him go because it's toxic, but it's up to him, bro.
Yeah. You know what, man? I like that, man.
Call that bum club all you want, bro. Call that bum club all you want.
No. Big up Specs, man. I rate that, man. The honesty, you get me? It comes from both sides, but yeah, man. So like, D, let me ask you a question, bro. Like, do you reckon that there's gonna be a bid that comes in because, like, it's a week, bro. It's less than a week, you know. Is it 5 days, 6 days left? The window closes. Yeah. Like, bro, like, do you reckon there's gonna be a bid, and do you reckon like something happens? And if not, bro, that then he's then locked up until January, then, innit? Unless he wants to not play anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tricky, man. Like, I think I don't know what. I'll be real. Sometimes you just gotta say you don't know, fam, because I really don't know. Like, you just gotta be honest sometimes, brother. Just say how it is. You know what I mean? I ain't got a clue, bro. Like, when we were all talking about it every day, is that we're all thinking, yeah, he's guaranteed to go. He still ain't gone, you know. He's still there. He got a week left. It's not looking like they're gonna budge. Like, I wouldn't be surprised either way. If he stayed, I wouldn't be surprised. If he goes, I wouldn't be surprised. Lock up
a blood clot.
I wouldn't be surprised either way, man. That's how it's got to be. Newcastle got to stand their ground. They've stood their ground for so long. They can't get their targets in. They got to stand their ground. And Liverpool, they got to say, listen, they're not paying the money that they think that Newcastle want. But because a player goes on strike, doesn't mean their value should lower.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like, if I've got a value for somebody because they decide to act a certain way, it doesn't change how good I think they are. Like, the price is still the price. So you can't say, oh, because Isak wants to go, the value is now 120. Are you crazy?
No, you know what? You know what? Big up to Liverpool fans in general, anyway. The ones that don't agree with and the ones that are sensible enough to have a little balanced conversation. You get me? Big up Liverpool fans anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of them follow me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm an honest guy, and from this whole Isak thing, I've had a lot of Liverpool fans that have come over to the channel, and first it's a trolling thing, but then they see where I got the content, and big up to them. Do you get what I'm saying? But what I don't like about some fans in general is when they're like, "Oh, bro, like, you got a record bid, like, you should take it." Why? Because something's gonna break history, you should just take it. And
actually, yeah.
And what I don't like about bro. And what I don't like about some journalists, which is not good for fans in general with this whole situation, is in the same sentence they will say Isak's not for sale. Newcastle stand by that, and then the next sentence they say they still want 150, or the 150 was there just to deter. And I think Isak's pissed with that as well. So I see his frustration a little bit. You get what I'm saying? But if someone's silly enough to pay that, because let's keep it real. I don't know. I don't think anyone's worth 150. But if you got man like Hincapie, he's going to be a baller, but he's going to do bits.
He's a baller, man. Hincapie, man.
A bit. Eddie Howe's on him for years, bro. Like twice now, rejected us. Probably partly our fault as well. Big up to the chat. But the fact that people are saying like the record and all that, and he's 150. I think that's more of a.
You know what is Bex though? Do you know what's funny about it? Yeah, is see football works in cycles, isn't it? This is going to happen to every one of our clubs at some point.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's new to us, though. This is new to us, bro.
Right now, it's you lot. Yeah,
yours is going to be next, though. Yours is going to be next. Saliba. Saliba's going to be
next. We've had it, but you say that, but we've had it already.
That's happened to them for years, though. For
years, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We've had it for years. Van Persie. So we're used to this. We know how to deal with it. This is new for you guys. Man United have never had it. Ever.
We had Ronaldo, that was it. But
Ronaldo stayed an extra year. And then that was a good. He left on good terms. This is not the same as Isak. Isak's on strike.
No.
Chelsea.
We had it with Hazard, didn't it? When Hazard left on the Europa League, he had a mad season. He cut out.
And Coutinho and Suarez and Torres and so on.
I think Chelsea fans are glad that he was washed at.
No, that pissed me off him being washed off. We thought him.
You know what happened, man.
Ballon d'Or and all of that, innit?
He's still with a champ, though, isn't it, Torres?
Yeah, but what I will say though is that there is a double standard, and a lot of hypocrisy from these Liverpool fans. Because remember 3-4 months ago how they were acting towards Trent. Fair enough. He's a similar situation because a lot of people with the Isak stuff say, oh, well, he won you lot your first trophy in 70 years. He got you guys Champions League football twice. What more is he supposed to do with Newcastle? Let him move on. Trent won
100%.
everything with the club, won the league twice.
100%.
He was leaving. Then the argument was he's leaving for free. He got 10 million, so they got a 10 million so he can play in the Club World Cup. Them man are still slandering him. Them lot hate watching these games right now. So then,
but you know what? You know they do, CB. They will say, like, I see a guy in the chat say it's not the same. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It has to be the treatment.
But Isak's been way more disrespectful to Newcastle than Trent was to Liverpool.
Exactly.
He was available at games. He was talking. He was clapping the fans every week. You know what I'm saying? Even while he's getting booed. Yeah, bro.
He's won everything, and he's a scouser. What more? But they're gonna say, oh, but he wanted to leave on a free. He should have got us some money for it.
That's not his business.
Bro.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna say.
I want to get money. You get me?
Let me get these super chats in. Alan Karsh says, what a load of malarkey yesterday was. At the point, we might as well give Saeed a crack at the United manager's job. And he says, Amrin couldn't defeat a penguin in the desert, man. Yeah, it's peak, man. Yo, guys, we got 1.3K in the building, yeah? And we got 294 likes, man. Yo, this is CB's birthday and he's out here chilling in Tenerife, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's there, man.
Living life.
Big sentence. Come on, man. We got CB on his birthday here, man. And you lot ain't liking the video, man. Yo, people, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to everyone's channels. Links are in the description, man. You know what? We're talking about players leaving, man. What about this one here, man? Kobbie Mainoo today. David Ornstein has said that Kobbie Mainoo is open to leaving Man United this summer. Ruben Amorim seems to prefer other midfielders. The issue where Mainoo goes as there does not appear to be many options ahead of this market closing.
I remember in January, he was linked to Chelsea at one point. I didn't want him.
Yeah.
His wage demands, if I'm not mistaken, are what, like 180K a week. Yeah. Knowing our model.
It's reported. We don't know yet. It's reported though, but it's not.
Usually when these things come out, it's the agent talking to the journals though and saying what they're fishing for, what they want in it. So I don't know. That's just what's been reported. He's not getting 180K at no top.
No.
For us. That's a bad move. And then for me as well, just on a system level, I just don't really understand that the hype with him. He can't really play in the six. Obviously, under Amorim, you guys do the double six thing. He can't really play as a six. He's not really in the first phase. He don't have enough ball retention. He's a good carrier, but you know the La Porza he don't really have in terms of breaking lines and all of that. As an 8 box to box, he's not really in terms of covering ground, winning his duels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't got that. And then in the 10, you're not that much of a creative spark where we can give you the 10 and you're just creativity. You're there. You're creating chances. You're scoring goals. All of that. You have a goal in you. I'm not going to take that from you. But to be 180K a week player as a midfielder, I don't think you offer anything at a high level than 6, 8, or 10.
No. I think. Listen, the fee has been exaggerated. But listen. Mainoo has very, very good qualities. I disagree with you in terms of ball retention. I think this Mainoo guy's got excellent ball retention. This guy, for me, when he's on the ball,
as a carrier, he can dribble.
No, I think for me, when you lot go and look at Mainoo, and this is why people forget, man. You know what I mean? In that season when he came in, man was dominating games against Man City, Liverpool. You know what I mean? At home to big teams, bro, bossing team. Then he went to the Euro. People said, "Oh, you know what? This is just hype." He went to the Euros. England was struggling in midfield. Who do they bring in? Kobbie Mainoo. All of a sudden, England get to a final. I'm not saying by him, but we looked at the midfield balance here, and Kobbie Mainoo was one of the best midfielders in there, man.
Played a big part.
He played a
big part, definitely. You can't disagree with that. I hate you.
I'm on the other side of it. I think Mainoo, he is so cold. You see when he came in, that is exactly who I wanted. Like, he would have been a first team regular at England if he was playing a normal club. He would have been an easy first team start in normal.
There you go.
If he was at Arsenal, do you know how good Kobbie Mainoo is? I don't think people realize. If he's at a proper footballing team,
what's his best position then? Like,
I think he's
more of an 8. Best position will be in the 8. If he was playing in the Arsenal team, he'd be brilliant. I don't think people realize how good he is. For him to be leaving Man United or wanting to leave Man United is a catastrophe.
Crazy.
That is mental. And not only that, you guys, they took Cheeto from us and Heaven from us, and then he's losing their best youngster. How does that make sense?
Yeah, it's mad.
You're getting other youngsters and then losing your best youngster. If I was Arsenal, I'd go for him immediately.
You know what it is? It stems from the manager.
The system isn't for him.
Yeah, but the thing is, but
you can't have a player like Kobbie Mainoo. Like if you had a player like Rooney and like what your system's not working for a player like systems.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not work for players that are so good. That means you're not a good manager. If a system doesn't work,
is it a coaching team? That's what I was saying. Is it a coaching team? Has he been lost?
You know what it is? Yeah, someone like an Eddie Howe, would have been absolutely brilliant. Because I see Eddie Howe coaching. I see Eddie Howe.
He's too technical. He's more technical than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like for me, it's one of them where like I look at Kobbie Mainoo, in a technical team, bro. He stands out like a madman, bro. Like, and this is the thing, right? We're looking at a team, that don't have possession, that run around, that don't really have control in games. And then you look at Kobbie Mainoo, you're like, oh man, he's looking a bit lost out there, man. What's going on? But it's bad, bro. It's a team that it's not designed to function, bro. And I look at this Amorim guy, and people say, oh well. And this is the maddest thing is, what's funny today, when Ornstein broke it, the amount of people that have switched on Amorim is crazy. But I'm like, yo, do you support players or do you support managers? Like, that's why I don't get it. Like, I can see this manager not doing anything for a long time, but now all of a sudden your favorite player is not there. You lot are switching up, man. That ain't a great mentality to have, bro. But now I hear it in a sense of like, yo, we shouldn't be backing a manager over Kobbie Mainoo, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, Kobbie Mainoo is a talented player that should be here for many, many years. This manager should not be here, bro. I know who I can trust and I know who I can't, bro. Let's be real, man. And Kobbie Mainoo, this system should not be. But see me though. If let's say for example, Pochettino, for example, I don't know if you really back Pochettino, but if there was a player in the team that you really, really rated, but the manager wasn't great, who are you trusting, bro? Let's be honest.
We've had that before, though. We had that under Pochettino. Everyone was shit under Pochettino. I was a Caicedo guy, but up until the second half of the season, it took him a while because he was just running. He was alone in no man's land, acres of space all the time. I used to hate that by him. But one thing about United fans that needs to stop, is you don't have a running theme of Player FC. Like, this is not the first time that you guys.
I'm not Player FC. I'm not Player
side over this manager from when he used to be Pogba, Mourinho, and shit to Rashford and certain man to now it's like. I get Amorim is dog shit. He's terrible. Like, I think you lot have been cursed due to the fact that the way you lot treated Ten Hag, the guy that won you 2 trophies, got top 4 in his first season. The way you man treated him,
don't do that.
It's actually karma. Until you guys,
it's not karma, man. He deserves to be sacked, bro. He deserves to be sacked. Come on, man.
Fair enough, but the way you thought the grass was greener. That's the truth. You man thought the grass
but it should be always greener though. But you believe in you believe
he cursed you. He cursed you, man.
But you said make Chelsea great again. That's your slogan, right?
For sure, yeah.
So you believe a team should always be great. So therefore, Man United should always strive to be great. So you should really sack a manager if he's failing and get a new manager in. That's just how it works, bro. And we can say that this brother has been failing and a madness, bro. Like 7 wins.
But you're saying that, but you predicted top 6 with him, so I don't understand.
No, I predicted it. I demanded top 6 because I felt like
you can't say no. You didn't demand. You said
you got to remember, you got to remember,
the manager needs to be sacked and then say we're going to finish.
No, because you still can. 2 things can be right. The manager.
No, they can't.
You can. Are you mad?
Are you mad? Saeed was positive. He felt positive. He felt positive.
Let's switch it. So if say now, for example, there are people who don't rate Arteta, right? There are people who say, you know what? They don't believe Arteta is the guy. Should they not still demand that Arteta should win the league? Yes or no?
No, that's fair, I have no problem with that. But you are the mighty
but that's the same logic.
You man are the mighty Man United. How are you demanding as standards, You're demanding top 6.
No, I didn't. No. I said it's a minimum. No, I said that's a minimum. And by the way, it's not top 6, by the way. I picked Man United to finish 5th this season. I said Man United.
Wrong.
No, but the thing is, bro, you got to be realistic, CB. I can't say United are challenging this year. Yes or no? I can't really say that.
I think at the very least, put your chest up for top 4. Just as being United.
If you don't get top 5, it's similar, man. You're getting Champions League football. And I don't believe United. I don't believe United, CB, are better than City right now. In this current predicament right now, they're better than Chelsea, they're better than Liverpool, and they're better than Arsenal in the current scenario.
Almost like Newcastle, bro. Have some respect.
That's what I'm saying. Would you say you're better than Newcastle?
Come on, bro. And Villa.
Villa, Nottingham Forest. Those are the teams that you guys are.
No, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking at them. I think they've got European football, and I think United should be able to get top 5 this season. If we change our manager now, I can't
believe what I'm hearing.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
He's trying to press me, but
I'm not trying to press. I'm just trying to have sensible logic. I'm trying to have sensible logic.
Yeah.
So you're saying that do you know what? Let's not do demanding. Forget the demands.
Yeah.
Do you think Man United can get top 5 this season?
Yes, they can.
So then why are you saying Amorim should be sacked?
Because he's not doing what needs to be done to get to top 5. So therefore, if you are underachieving, you must go.
But you said you think he can get it though. You said you think he can get it.
Yes, he can, and he's failing at his job.
Sorry.
You need to hold him wide.
Wait, the question is why?
What does it make sense? What does that not make sense?
You're saying
I demand you don't achieve it, you get sacked.
Not demanding. I'm not talking about demanding. I said, do you think he can get it? Which means you think he's good enough to get top 5 or top 4.
No, but the question is, it shouldn't be a case of when you're building an objective. Yeah, it shouldn't be a case of whether you think or whether you shouldn't. I'm giving him this demand. Hold on a minute. Because the money is spent. Hold on a minute. Because of the money is spent. Because of we've given them preseason. We've given them the backing. With 1 game a week. Again, I'm giving you all of the scenarios because of Newcastle's and then a lack of quality as well with Isak. Because Aston Villa have not spent money, I think Man United should be targeting this season.
No, not should. You keep using the wrong words. Words, bro. You keep saying no. What
do you want him to say? Do you want him to like say will? Is that what you want? You want him to say will?
You're not listening. You're not understanding because you're not listening. I'm saying, do you think he can get it? Do you think he's got the potential?
Yes, he can get it.
If you think he's got the potential, so if you think he's got the potential to get top 5, then you have to stick with him.
No, I don't have to stick with him. That's what you man do. No. I don't have to stick with it. I don't have to stick with
a manager that you think can achieve the target.
Brother, if I see a manager failing, for me, he should be sacked. That's it. Simple as that. Again, it's all semantics. Whether you should, whether you think, whether this, whether that, whether the aim for Manchester United should be this, that, the other. That's what it is, bro. So I'm not doing what I expect. I'm not trying to almost separate every sort of objective. It's we should. That's it. There's one aim, and we should. And if you're not part of it, hold on a minute. If you're not part of it, you must go. It's as simple as that.
But you think he can, though. So why you think he can? That's the point I'm making.
We're the guy in circles, bro, because he's just going to be the same.
You're going to say
the same thing. Trust me. This last time.
No. Do you know what it is?
This is an example about Arteta, but he don't like that.
This is where the problem. This is where because the difference is with people that are Arteta out, they don't think he can win the league. That's the difference. If they thought
they can. I've asked people.
No.
The squad is capable enough to win it. They just don't think he's. They think he's limited.
They don't separate the two, though. They don't separate the two.
They do.
No, they don't, man. I've spoken to people, bro.
Arteta guys don't think Arteta is good enough to win.
But they don't then say
he was. They would want to.
They don't say we're not gonna expect to win the league because I don't rate the manager. They don't think like that. They go into.
They don't think like that.
Wanting to win the league.
I've heard some Arsenal fans do things.
The mindset is not the same, though. The mindset is.
They think the manager holding us back.
If you don't get the league title, they crash out.
Bro, they never separate the mentality of still win the league, though. This is what you're not understanding, D, yeah? Whether you think a manager's not capable of it, you still expect and demand for that manager to do what needs to be done. That's where you're not getting my point of view. When these Arteta outers, if they're Arteta out, they still demand, based on the money that's been spent, based on the phases that they've been through, based on the years that he's been there, they demand Arteta to win the title. It's as simple as that, bro.
Yeah, they do, but they don't think he can. That's why they want to say
it's different, though.
Bro,
that's what
whether they
trying to say.
can or not is irrelevant, bro.
I think I in circles.
Still have that demand.
I think I in circles, D, because you're saying that, and then I tried to say what he's saying, and then this guy around in circles, isn't it? The question I want to know, Saeed. Well, obviously, you don't think. For me, I don't think Amorim is necessarily a shit coach. I think he's just ignorant and he's stubborn, bro. And as a Man United fan,
I hear you.
As a Man United fan, obviously I can't answer this. It's just a question. do you think you're better off just for better results and a bit of consistency and just a bit of more balance with the certain plays you got? Do you think you're better off just trying to go with a 4-3-3? And if Fernandez really,
I mean, he won't do that though. He won't do that. He won't do that.
But this is what I'm saying.
He won't do that.
But at some point, because he did low key, half-heartedly say after the Fulham game, he thinks he got it slightly a bit. Do you get me? Do you think at some point he has to?
He won't do it. He won't do it. I don't think he'll do it.
Bro, I said from.
I mean, even then, they have to do 4-3-3.
I remember Saeed, yeah. I remember when I still got you clips, by the way. There was jokes, just banter in it. When you first heard that Amarin was coming in the Instagram, do you see my comment there? It's there.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. And you do the Oasis song and thing, you get me? And I hear it. You got optimism, you get me? You got optimism, you get me? And I remember looking at you thinking, this possibly could change so quick. And brother, it weren't long until I said, I proper sat there every week. I said, I'm just waiting for Saeed to have his first meltdown. Because there was times I could feel you wanted to, but you knew it looks a bit silly. I can see you trying to hold yourself, like give him time. And lo and behold, back to type with Saeed having meltdowns. You get what I'm saying? And I hear it. And this has been going on and on and on and on. So
it's been a long 8 months, isn't it?
But he's I swear he's lost. What's that saying? He's lost more games than points or some madness like that.
Yeah. You know he's had more games than points.
Yeah, that's crazy. No back-to-back Premier League wins. And it's like, you know what? I kind of feel for you, man, because you've seen the same cliche where it's the same as last season. You play Arsenal, it's all positive, you're doing well. The first 15-10 minutes, I thought you actually looked sharp against Fulham. But when things go slightly, look a bit leftish,
big up
starts going off. That's correct there. You brought in 2 games in a row now. You brought in Agate on and Dalot, and things start looking left, and you got Mainoo on the bench. So something definitely ain't right. Your captain, I want to get on to.
Bruno Fernandez, the one I always call out, but
Bro, and people used to argue with you a lot. I actually have some wars about that, probably even now. If that was my captain, I'll go back to biblical style again. He deserves 5,000 lashes, bruv, per week, bruv. You get me? Man's your captain. Do you not, as a fan, get sick and tired? I'm all for passion in that, but he's constantly crying and moaning throughout the game, which sets a bad precedent for the other players, bro. Also, why does your coach never take him off? I know he's a captain, but you get me. The Arsenal.
That's one of the reasons why Mainoo wants to leave, by the way, because the manager said,
go on.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm saying I don't blame him. Mainly feeling a certain way. If you watch it carefully, the Arsenal game, Bruno Fernandez was the first part of why that goal led to a goal. Do you get what I'm saying? In this game, bro, and I thought I was tripping. And man, them stay with me in chat, and chat told me if I'm going mad. When I was watching it in real time, I did see like nobody concentrating. It's like the penalty's here.
Yeah,
I thought wasn't necessarily a penny by the way, but that's whatever. I saw the referee accidentally nudge him, and I'm looking at Fernandez thinking, what's going on here? What's he talking to the ref about? But I thought I was tripping. I said, there's no way he's having to go at the ref while he's got to take this big penalty, big moment for Man United to get me under pressure and that. Then after the game, your captain blamed that and said he didn't say sorry, etc. And it kind of put him off. And I'm thinking, and he skied it in the air. And I'm like, bro, that's your captain. I heard you say in your videos, brother, you man should have forced him out to get that Saudi money, bro.
Bro, we missed the bag, man. We missed the Saudi bag.
Crazy, bro.
Bro, that 100 million was there, bro. But the thing is, the club didn't say, yo, we're going to accept the deal. He said if the club wanted the money, they would have let me go.
I thought he said no. I thought he wasn't on it.
No, bro. Like, bro, if Man United had forced him out and said, yo, we accepted the bid, we gonna pack up, brother. Yeah, you know what I mean? I go pack his bag ups. But the club made it be known that they don't really want to sell you, innit? And then obviously he then said, yo, like, the club don't need to sell me. They got money. So if the club had just accepted a bid and then basically said, yo, see you later, then we would have got that money, bro. We would have been 100 million laughing,
I think
bro.
he's misused, though. Would you agree that he's misused in the position that he played? Like, how
he ain't a midfielder, though. That's the problem. In the midfield too, he ain't a midfielder, bro. And that's where
what is he then? What do you mean he's not a midfielder in a midfield too? What
nah,
does
you know
even mean?
He's a 10. He's a 10.
Nah, you know what he's saying, Steve.
He's a 10, not a midfielder.
Yeah, but you know what?
Nah, but it's still
see what I'm saying?
You know what he means, Steve, man. You know what he means,
come on, man. D.
Like,
it's like playing Odegaard. Would Odegaard suit that role?
You come on.
Would hold on, I'm asking a question. Would Odegaard suit that midfield too there? Yes or no?
You'll get murdered.
Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard.
Bruno's not like an Odegaard.
I'm not saying about he's like an Odegaard. I'm saying, would Odegaard suit a midfield too?
No, Odegaard wouldn't, but Bruno suits it far more than Odegaard.
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't.
He's getting
He doesn't, bro. He's a 10, bro. He's a 10.
So in a 3-man midfield, if you're in a 3-man midfield, you'd rather him play in the 10 than the 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. So, in Portugal, he does it, but they play a different system, yeah. In Manchester United, he suits playing advanced, literally just behind the striker. Man. That's where it's different, bro. In a 2, you've got to be disciplined. You've got to be a ball carrier. You've got to do everything. You've got to be athletic. You've got to be, you know what I'm saying? You've got to win the ball. There's so much you could do in that position. And I think someone like maybe an Enzo or Belevo, sorry, not Enzo, Caicedo or Belevo are more suited to that role. And then you have maybe like a creator alongside him that can maybe dictate the game. That's why you need that balance. Bruno goes to, he wanders around. And what happens is...
Why don't you play him in one of the 10 roles then?
No, but the thing is, we got Cunha and Mbumo. So that's what I'm saying. His role in the team is non-existent now. He doesn't need to be in the team. But we're shoehorning.
No. Cunha played up front last game.
Yeah, but that's because Sesko's not fit yet.
Yeah, but Bruno played up front and you played Mount in the 10. Why didn't you play Bruno?
Yeah, but Mount, the manager rates him.
Balling, though. I'm happy to see Mount balling.
Everyone's saying his best position is a 10, but they don't play him in the 10. How does that
but the thing is, though, that the aim will be Sesko will be up front, Cunha on the 10, and Mbumo on the right. So therefore, Bruno's position in the team really doesn't need to be there. It's not, he doesn't fit into what United are trying to do. We're shoehorning him in because it's Bruno and he's a captain, but really and truly, he doesn't really have a role in the team. You get it?
I get what you're saying because you're talking about him as a player. You don't like him as a player, but if you're saying his best position is a 10, he doesn't.
Yeah, but we bought Cunha and Mbumo to play in them 2 roles. Why did you buy Cunha and Mbumo then?
Because he thinks Bruno is not a 10. That's what I'm telling you.
Which is that right?
He's a 10 doesn't mean everyone else thinks he's a 10.
No, but is that right or wrong though? When you look at Bruno Fernandez,
I think Bruno would be a terrible 10.
What?
So if he's
never play him in the 10.
Are you trolling?
I would never play Bruno.
You're trolling, man.
He loses the ball too much.
So if he's got a terrible 10, so you think he's a perfect 6 in the system? Then?
No, I don't think it. No. I don't think he's a perfect. I don't think he's a perfect 6. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it now. So what are you saying?
I don't think it's a perfect anything. I'm saying in this situation that your team is, you got 2 10s. He will probably be better in the 10 than he would be in the 8 currently. But I'm saying I would rather play Bruno in the 8 if there was a 3-man midfield. I wouldn't play him in the 10.
In a 3-man midfield, yes, but we're what we have right now.
I mean, in the situation, I'm saying
the situation right now, he doesn't suit it. Same way if I put Odegaard in a 2, he wouldn't suit it because that's not his. That's not where he's best.
But what I'm saying is, you see Kobe, for example. Then you see Kobe, Where do you think he should play in this system?
Oh, fuck knows.
Really and truly, if you look at it, it'd be more towards the 10s area. But again, he wouldn't play there. Again, say that again.
In the system, he has to play in that pivot and the double.
In that pivot, yeah. But then you have to.
That's the problem with your manager, though. He should adapt to his squad. Do you know what I'm saying? Really, based on conversation. It's flawed. His system's flawed. You can see what's saying multiple players that don't suit his system, but he's still
look at the manager. Yeah, the manager don't play through the midfield. That's a problem, though. The manager does not play through the midfield.
That why?
He's absolutely abandoned, and that's why for me, you just got to dead the system, dead everything, call it a day. Back to Portugal. See you later. You know what I mean? Thank you for whatever you've done for us, and that's it. Simple as that, bro. You got to dead it, and just bring in a manager. Like for me, it'll be Areola. And then go from there, man, and just start playing football again, man. Because 3-4-3, yeah. Listen, when Chelsea did it, yeah, they had specialist guys. They had a good manager at the time, and they had players who can play in that position. Right now, this team is not functioning, bro, and it just isn't. You know, we're not seeing anything that comes from it. We're not seeing it.
Everyone always changes their narrative when people play. When Bruno was in the 10, he shouldn't be playing in the 10. When Kobe was in the 10, he shouldn't be in the 10. One minute it was Amad Diallo was the best. Now he's a right wing back. Now that's not his best position. You don't change your mind.
No, I'm not saying it's not his right position. I don't think so.
You change your mind. One minute Amad Diallo was the best right 10. Now, because you've got Mbeumo, Amad Diallo, right wing back, that's his best position. Now it's not his best.
No,
position.
I've maintained it. I've maintained Amad Diallo at right wing back works if you play attacking formation. The problem is with United.
That's what I'm saying. Now it has to be. That's what I'm saying.
It's about your understanding of the game, though. D, you got to remember, if we're attacking, and we're producing final third moments, this team can function. But you got to remember, this manager is not playing attacking football. We're not seeing anyone thrive in this system. You tell me a player that's thriving at Man United
against Arsenal. Was it attacking football or not?
It was, and that's what I'm saying. That's why for me,
it's only been 2 games of the season, Saeed.
But you got to remember the target. Yes, Arsenal was the aim to go and win the game, but your bread and butter is the Fulhams, bro. You got to beat the Fulhams as well. That's where United have lost majority of their points, and that's why Man United have been so poor for so long. Is that we haven't beaten these teams, and that's where Man United
should have lost as well.
When he's bringing on, and also you got to remember, D, he brought on 2 defenders, bro, to win the game.
Wild.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because let me tell you why Ahmad didn't start. Because he realized that as much as you can attack, because you're talking about attacking formation, you also have to defend. So when you guys
defending in them final moments,
so when you guys are talking about, because what Man United do, they always talk about how they need the right profile for the players. Every minute is the right profile, right? Now they've got the right profiles, haven't they? Because they can't tell me they haven't now. Because their whole team.
To be fair, we don't have midfielders, so no.
So now you don't have the right profiles.
No, we don't. Let me ask you a question. You haven't answered my question though. In that moment there, you're saying you bring on defenders instead of attackers to win the game.
No. I'm not saying what you should or shouldn't do. I'm saying there's different ways that you can win games, innit? I can't remember exactly what Man United done, to be perfectly honest. I can't even.
They brought on Maguire and Heaven.
They were shook. That's why they brought the defenders on. They were shook.
Yeah. What was the score? 1-0, innit? You drew 1-0.
1-0, 1-0.
Should have lost, by the way.
I don't. Yeah, they should. They got dominated. But then again, what I'm saying is the same team dominated Arsenal. You get it?
Yeah, but I'm saying to you that was a different kind of like in terms of the way the game was playing there. It's still Arsenal. You have to still respect Arsenal in that kind of way because still they're a good team. But in that moment there, you've got to beat. Same way when Arsenal drew 13 games last season. If Arteta was a bit more attacking and went for it a little bit more, maybe you would have won them games, but maybe it was a little bit pragmatic. Maybe you kind of went too almost like, long ball tactic, etc., etc. The mark of a good manager is in them moments you risk take. Look at yesterday, for example, we're waxing lyrical. Look at our slot. He brought in Rio. Would I don't know whether in that moment
we could have backfired though. It could have backfired.
Would Arteta bring on a Max Dowman when there's 3-4 minutes to go? Would United have brought on a youngster 3-4 minutes to go to win the game? You have to trust your methods. That's the risk take. If you don't have risk take in your kind of almost like your way of playing it as a manager, then you ain't gonna win anything. Fergie used to do it. A lot of people used to do it, man. Top managers, they take that risk in their moments, and it paid off. So you got to do it, man.
I get what you're saying.
You gotta do
it can backfire as well. You know what I'm saying? It can backfire.
I was going to say that. Can you imagine?
We can always whack Liverpool when it works, but sometimes it doesn't work, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather try it than not.
Yeah, but his position where he's at right now is that's like it's a bit different. Yeah, I'll tell you the pressure, but there's different levels of the tree. You get what I'm saying? If Amarin, can you imagine? Bro.
Nah, bro, there's no harm in bringing up Rio.
But and Postecoglou was risking it every minute of the day, and people were saying you're risking it.
No, but it's the way of risking it. Though. He was naive.
He was a madman.
He was a madman, but he was leaving the backline exposed. You know what I mean? There's the risk taking. There's different types of risk taking, bro. There's being dumb and just doing a madness. Yeah.
So when he brought on Rio yesterday, did you think that was the right move?
Yes. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That was the right move yesterday, yeah.
Well, some were saying no until he scored.
Some were saying no, bro. Yesterday, everyone was saying
it's easy. You might not describe what a risk is, though. That's the risk. The risk is a risk until it pays off. That's what a risk is, isn't it?
No,
that's what a risk is.
In the end,
fair people were complaining yesterday when he was coming on, bruv.
Because it's a risk.
No, do you know what I'm saying? I know, but it's
a risk until it pays off.
I don't remember.
It's easy to say that, what you're meant to do is risk. Yeah. But then, literally, sometimes it goes wrong, and people say, "Why would you do that?" And it's fine margins, isn't it?
No, I don't think. Why would you do that, bro? Like you're doing something that's positive. I don't think it's negative. The reason why it can be different is that if you bring on defenders when you need to win the game, then I get it. Like that's bad. If you're bringing, if Liverpool fans are there moaning and saying, "Yo, it's a risk. Why are you doing that?" I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Same way with if you brought on Max Dowman with 5 minutes to go to get a winner.
We had lost.
Bro, but do you care? You went for it.
I care. Of course you care. Because that's
they had 11 men in it. This is Liverpool, by the way.
I'm sorry, SP, you don't, man. You don't care because you went for it. That's the whole point. You went for it. You made a risk. It didn't work, but it didn't backfire. You didn't win the game. You went for it, and it was a calculated move, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm saying, it's easy to say.
You gotta take the risk, man. It's like when Fergie used to last minute, bro, Fergie time, get everyone forward, bro. We risked it, but it paid off. You know, you gotta do it. If you want to win titles,
but what I'm saying is, you see this conversation. Remember this conversation because the course of the season's long. And this is gonna be, and this is gonna happen the other way. And I don't want you complaining when Aaron takes a risk and it doesn't work. I don't want you complaining.
It has worked. That's the whole balance of it, I suppose.
You're not understanding the point. You're just making some. I don't know what kind of claim you're making. I'm saying a positive risk towards the end of the game is still good regardless of the situation, because that right there needs to happen. So if I bring on, for example, Rio with 5 minutes to go, we need to win the game. I'm actually saying that's good, guys. It shouldn't be a bad thing.
I'm agreeing with that. I'm saying that what he did, what Slot done, it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked yesterday. So I'm agreeing with that. But when it doesn't work, you're wrong, innit?
But yeah, listen.
But he had to do that, bro. Liverpool are big. Yeah. They're Liverpool, innit? They're 11 men. They're on the ropes, but they're Liverpool.
Yeah, that's why they're champions. That's why they're champions.
There you go. So
that's why they're champions, man. That's why, bro. That's why you're not. That's what I'm saying. Let's be real, man. That's why you man have 20 years.
Slide digs, you know.
Your mindset already.
Hold on. Why did you say in your So why did you say in your watch along? Yeah, because I saw the clip this morning. Because you think I didn't see it.
Bro, I was.
Why did you say in your watch along? What's Rio gonna do when he coming on? Why are they bringing Rio?
Bro,
why did you say
that? Man, come on, bro. I'm a United fan, bro. I'm trolling. I'm trolling, man.
Draw by that, D.
I've got the clip on my phone, bro. I said, you know what he said on the watch along? What's Rio gonna do?
I know.
Why are they bringing Rio on? What's he gonna do?
I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment.
All right,
obviously, I'm in the moment. I'm thinking.
That's pre-Saeed, man.
Hold on a minute. If I put my objective head on, it was a right.
Don't pick and choose, bro. Don't pick and choose. The problem is you think, because you think is what you actually forget what actually goes on, and this is what a lot of people do.
In the moment, hold on a minute. In the moment, yeah.
In the moment, yeah.
In the moment, of course.
It was a positive risk in the moment as well, side, didn't it?
It was. But obviously, I'm thinking, man.
I put the clip on my phone.
I'm just thinking in my head, yeah. Rio ain't gonna do shit, man. Yeah, exactly. Rio
so why are you going on like, yes, it was a positive risk now? Why are you saying that you was ahead of the curve?
I'm giving the perspective for Liverpool
what a risk is, though. A risk is something that ain't gonna. Risk doesn't work until it pays off. That's why it's a risk.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Him bringing him on and reacting and saying, "Oh, why is Rio coming on?" Is him highlighting this is a risk. He's come on and he scored. Risk has paid off.
But you know what?
Same way. Yeah, let me ask you a question.
CB's right. Yeah, CB's right. But the thing is, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you see us guys, we got to just say, you know what, I was wrong. Saeed, all you got to say was, you know what, I was wrong. All you got to do is say, you know what, I thought the risk was wrong. The game was I was wrong, but Saeed is going, no, what I want my manager to do.
This is a beauty of football, though. This is a beauty of football, yeah. Nobody really knows. It's like Asulo, yeah. Bro, is he not a shit player, though? Be honest, yeah.
No, let's not do that. I wouldn't say he's not the finish. You get me, bro? Like he's got potential, bro. He's rapid. You get me? He's still got stuff to learn under Eddie Howe. But good for him. I was happy for him, and I'm pissed. The limelight got taken away from him with young Rio. You get me? Because also like he needed that. Remember, we got no strikers in that, and all he hears about is Isak or who we're bringing in, and he's just left to the side, bro. So I'm happy for him. But I wouldn't say
but even when you look at Asula, I never thought, this guy's gonna do nothing in the game, bro. You get me? And then all of a sudden, he proves us wrong. He does it, bro. That's what football is, man.
I knew it'd be
moment. Don't get me wrong, D. I'm thinking, I'm in the moment. I'm a hater. So I'm hating against Liverpool. Hold on, hear me out. I'm hating on Liverpool. So I'm like, what's Rio gonna do? But obviously, I'm not thinking how we're thinking now. And so context matters, man. You know what I mean? The same way now.
Because it worked. That's what you're doing. Just say that. Just say it worked.
And again, what did CB say? That's what risks are. You take that risk.
When he was coming on Twitter, I saw a lot of people criticizing the move. That's what
I didn't see it on Twitter. I didn't see it. So you know more than me.
But obviously, because it worked, this is why Liverpool.
Fair enough.
Of course, when it changes,
is a winner.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Like I said, it's one of them where it happened, and that's where we're talking about right now. You feel me?
Nasty work, That's a draw.
Because we're talking about young players coming on and that, yeah. So when Palmer got injured in the warm-up against West Ham and he decided to start Esteval, is that a risk, or did you lot just look at that like, cool, he needed to come on, it made sense?
That ain't no risk, man. Because we know what he's about, bro.
To be fair, you would have brought him on.
There's levels, yeah, cool. I just want to make that clear. There's levels.
How much you buying for?
CB's right. CB's right.
No, not right. He knows what he's doing, bro. You get me? There ain't no risk, bro.
Esteval's another one, man.
He's have to make sure that there's levels between Esteval and these young G's, because a lot of men are putting Dalman and these man. It's Esteval and Yamal. Them man are there. That's tier 1. Then these lot, the rest, that's cool, isn't it? That's as long as we.
No, you're not putting Esteval. I don't know what you do. Esteval's not with
Yamal better than Dalman. Is Esteval better than Dalman?
Esteval's more experienced than Dalman.
Are you saying Esteval's better than Dalman, D? What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Why is he better than Dalman?
Why is he not better than Dalman?
No, why is he? Because you said he is.
Bro, he's done more in the game as a footballer. He's both footed. He's more creative. He can take his man on better. He's a better goal scorer. Like I've seen this all in my own eyes. In this,
you put Esteval with your mouth though. You put Esteval with your mouth.
Sometimes
you put Esteval with your mouth up there.
Yeah, you lot are drawing out Dalman. You lot are drawing out Dalman.
No, you drew out your mouth. Why you in your mouth? Why you in your mouth?
It's Esteval. From time Neymar himself, yeah. From time Neymar himself has come and said, "Yo, this is the guy. This is the next one." Do you get me? He's stamped. It's a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Esteval.
What's that got to do with your mouth? What's that got to do with your mouth?
Oh, they're peers. That's what I'm saying. They're peers. That's why Rio and Dalman have their own situation. That's cool.
How old is Esteval? How old is Esteval?
He's 18. Just turned 18.
Yeah, why are you comparing him to a 15-year-old then?
I didn't. You did.
No,
I said he's
you did.
18-year-old.
I didn't bring up Dalman. You brought up Dalman, bro. No. You should be comparing Dalman. You should be comparing Esteval with
Yamal. That's exactly what I said. I said Esteval.
Yamal's younger than him. Yamal's younger than him.
No, Yamal's 18. He just turned 18. They're the same age. They're both 18-year-olds.
Bro, you are comparing Esteval.
I compared them to, by the way.
No, I never compared them. See, look,
compared to Dalman. That's what I'm saying.
We just saw in real time my words got put in my mouth. I said it's not a risk starting Esteval. Cool, as long as we establish the levels. Esteval should be with Yamal. Rio and Dalman are together. Rio 16.
Esteval's not with Yamal. Stop saying that.
Yes, his peers. They're peers. Watch it. I remember this. Yeah, we're gonna remember this day because when the Champions League comes and he's
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yamal is there. Everyone else below. Stop this.
So we'll see. We'll see when the
bro,
gonna get moved.
Bro. I like Esteval. I really like. He's a talent.
We'll see how it goes this season, isn't it?
Man, please. Yamal is there. You man, like, and this is not even a competition, man. It's not a competition. You know what I mean?
It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. We're
flexing our jewelry. Couple man have Patek, couple man have Richard Millie, couple man we're flexing our jewels, isn't it?
SPB. Somebody get robbed as well for your jewelry, bro.
We got 9-year contracts. We got 9 years. If anything, Dalman might get taken by Man City.
People flex their jewelry. It doesn't last long, bro. The jewelry that gets flexed don't last long, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about jewelry. Yamal better tuck his chain. We might be drawing Barcelona. I don't know if you've seen the brackets. We might draw Barcelona in the Champions League. Yamal better tuck his chain when he comes around because Esteval.
Who's gonna pocket him?
Esteval's gonna come and take it. This is the thing.
Is Esteval better than Waneri? Is Esteval better than Waneri?
Alright, bro, stop these names. Stop. Just stop. Esteval's playing for his country, bro. I don't want to hear none of this stuff. You see, I'm tired of Chelsea fans doing this. Rice, Caicedo, all of this, bro. I'm trying to go Caicedo, Pedri. You know what I'm saying? Esteval, Yamal. I'm trying to argue with the best teams on the Arda, Gula, and Palmer. All of these, man. I'm tired.
I told him about Rice. Rice ain't on the level, man.
I'm tired
Rice
of that.
Ain't on the level.
I'm not allowing him to just fling.
We are the best team in the world. We compare our players to the best in the world. I don't compare my players to teams that ain't won trophies in 5-7 years, bro. We're not the same. Last time you might won a trophy to Theresa May was the prime minister. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. We're on a different level. We're on a different level.
What's that got to do with Esteval?
Esteval.
What's that got to do with Esteval? Did Esteval win a trophy for you?
Esteval, if we're gonna just keep it a stack, we'll keep it Frank, no Lampard, yeah? The best 18-year-old in the world right now is Lamine Yamal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lamine Yamal.
18-year-old right now is Lamine Yamal. We have just signed an 18-year-old wonder kid from Brazil. Neymar himself, Rivaldo's come to watch him play. They're saying this is the heir to the Brazilian throne. Why am I not going to compare him to the best 18-year-old in the world? Why am I going to compare 15-year-old just because he's in London and say, oh yeah, we're going to compare this guy because he plays for our rivals? I don't care.
The jury's still out though, CB.
You're doing a lot of talking, but you're doing a lot of talking, innit? What you're doing, you're comparing a man for no reason. Because he's done nothing. He's not won anything with your club. He's just got there.
Esteval's done nothing.
What's he done?
For Chelsea,
he's broken all of Neymar's records in Brazil in terms of the young players.
In Europe, though, I'm saying, like, now he's over here.
In Europe, he's not
Give him some time, innit?
Who cares about that?
All right, cool. That's all I'm saying is Champions League's gonna come around. Esteval's gonna chef up bare teams.
Is he gonna start? What was he on the bench then? Why was he on the bench then?
Bro, what are you talking about? What does that mean?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? If he's compared to Yamal, why was he on the bench?
Bro, it was the first game of the season.
You got starting over him and all that.
It was the first game of the season, bro. He's not getting thrown in the deep end. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's too deep for him now. It's too deep for him now.
No one's saying deep. I'm saying in general, in terms of that's how a manager's gonna move. You have to, as a younger player, you know how it goes, bro. You gotta try extra hard to get in the team. He got his first start within 34 minutes with the youngest Chelsea player to get an assist, smashed the record ASAP. Already matching the same energy he was doing in Brazil, smashing those records as the youngest everything. Now he's come there, got an assist, should have got a goal, is what it is. But please do not compare your little young G's to my star boy. It ain't the same. Max Dowman and them, man. I didn't. I said Yamal. Nah, you threw in Dowman and them. Max Dowman is a young G on the estate.
Bro, this is crazy, man.
I said Yamal. This is the difference, though, yeah? Max Dowman is the young G on the block. Esteval's a young G who runs his own block. We're not the same.
He don't run nothing yet, bro. CB. You're doing too much now. You're doing well, bro.
Hey, you know what happens here? You know what happens?
Too much, CB. Yeah, you sip on that.
You know, people that think they run the block, yeah, they're nothing in the real world. They think you don't run.
He runs his wing, bro. He
was the man in the
Brazilian league. Bro.
He had the Brazilian league on smash. He had that lead.
Are you in Brazil?
Okay. Now we're gonna just expose, who's a liar here, yeah. I know for a fact when I was 10 years old, I was staying up all night watching Neymar and Santos balling out in Brazil. All the work that Neymar did in Brazil didn't mean nothing. So now you're trying to discredit Brazil. So what Neymar doing in Santos at the time, 2012, 2013, it means nothing. Yeah, it don't mean nothing.
No, I'm saying
Neymar had to come to Europe to prove it, bro. He came to Europe to prove it.
Neymar was in top 10 Ballon d'Or nominations in the Brazilian league. So we all knew what timing he was on prior to Europe.
He came Europe to prove it.
For a little while.
So based on what I've seen,
what block does Esteval run? What block does he run?
Esteval has Palmeiras on smash. He's got the Brazilian league on smash. He's got the whole of
Brazil. Are we in Brazil?
But he's got, that's what I'm saying. He's got his own strip though. Max Dowman is a young kid getting sent to the shop. Esteval runs his
name. What Neymar did got him to Barcelona. Man, what Neymar did got him to Barcelona. We can't dismiss
the jury's still out though, Saeed. The jury's still out. Neymar's done his team.
Of course the jury's still out.
Take time. I've seen many Chelsea guys you say one the kids and all this, bro, and then certain man don't even know where they go missing again. You get me, bro? I'm saying take time. The same with Dowman and Rio and all that.
Dowman is 15. He played when Dowman was 13.
I didn't even want to put Dowman's name in this. That's the thing. I didn't want to put Dowman's name in this.
Let me ask you a question. Who's done more in the Premier? Who's done more in the Premier League, Esteval or Rio?
I mean, I think it's equal. They both contributed to wins. One person has started a game. Another person has played 5 minutes. They both got goal contributions, which led to a win. No, I think it's equal. We can't say one's better than the other. They both got goal contributions.
I said who's done more. I didn't say who's better.
They both done the same amount of stuff.
No, but the thing is, a goal is more than
scored
assist.
The last minute dramatic winner last night. He's done more, bro.
So that's not his fault. Because Esteval's team wasn't in a situation where we was dying and needed a goal, and he got that assist. It don't change nothing. We both got goal contributions, which led to wins. Now we move on. Both away from home.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
I thought he runs his block.
Right now, I
thought he runs his block.
But to be fair, big up George. He was man of the match against West Ham. Man of the match.
Facts.
That is not an easy thing to do, man. Them. You know what I mean? Like,
even West Ham, this current West Ham is
brilliant impact.
West Ham is.
But he was man of the match, but that still adds as well to the bank. You feel me? But winning a goal, like scoring a goal, is not the same as getting an assist, man. Let's not do this. You will want to score. You get me? Your aim is to score. You're a winger. But listen, man, I think it's too early. Like I said to you, man, I don't know why Dean was doing all of this. You know what I mean? Like saying I would take him and whatnot. Everyone's got their opinions in it. You know, CB's got his. You know what I mean? I don't know whether what's Newcastle. You got like the youngsters. You got like what's over there? Like anything around there? Yeah. Say no more. But I think for me, all in all, like it's this is lovely, man. But we got talent. The fact that we got talent, should be celebrated, man. We should be celebrating the talent, bro. Celebrate it, man. I think for me, bro, like I know you, man. Like we like I was cussing out Florian Wirtz and them, man. But the youngsters, man, you gotta let them do their thing, bro. You know what I mean? Just let them do their thing. You know what I mean? And it's better for football, man. You know what I mean? There. But right now, Esteval, he's doing his thing. Dalman doing his thing. You feel me? Like it's crazy. Everyone's doing their thing, bro. You know what I mean? There. Like big up Lewis Minding, man. Why is everyone cussing Lewis Minding, man? Like
they're bantering.
Yeah, they're bantering, man.
I'm not messing. I don't have to look at the comments. I knew when man said that you're gonna be. Well, they can banter all they want, bro. You get what I'm saying? We're nurturing him in the right way. You get me? We had Elliot Anderson, but obviously PSR Crooks had to let him go. Anyhow, you can banter all you want, bro. You get me? Hype, bro. You get me? What's that saying? What's that saying when they say What's it? Is it form is temporary or class is permanent? Whatever way you say it. You get what I'm saying? So you can pick up the Rios and all that, but give it time and Esteval's take time.
You got time.
Sometimes you got slow burners, or you nurture them. I rather mind you be out the spotlight.
I like CB's confidence.
On the topic of slow burners, at what point do Liverpool fans now start to get worried about Wirtz?
It's too early.
No, I just want to know when at what point do you now start to say, bro, this is the.
I was talking about
I hate this because when we broke the British transfer record and someone started off slow, innit? No one had this energy of
he had a few slow ones though.
We was I say that was getting dunked on. So now I'm confused now. At what point do we open the
look what they do to Yokeris?
I'm saying I don't mind starting now, man. I don't mind starting now. Even me, as a big hater, I think maybe 5 games. 5 games. Can we say 5 games, man?
Caicedo has Premier League experience. Wirtz ain't, bro. He'll get his act together, bro. It's early,
but you don't get time for experience.
You don't.
That's what you say.
You don't spend 110 million, 120 million.
Liverpool fans will say different.
That's what
it's a bit early.
It's a bit early, bro. Caicedo he didn't really fit in straight away for a little while. Not all his fault of his own. You get me? It's only that couple games, bro. Wirtz will find his feet. If you don't,
Also, Caicedo joined the team that finished it 12th place, got a new manager in, got rid of bare players. He's joined champions of England, bro. It's like this is already a ready-made situation here. We know how to play football to win. You've come in, you're 120 million. Why are we talking about time? And
he's in the art of the price, though.
But you know what it is, man?
I don't understand why the energy is never the same when it comes to Liverpool.
You know what we should do, As long as there is an open kind of like thing of we can cuss each other and we can say whatever, but nobody should get hurt from it. If you man are ready to go all in and battle and start now, I'm ready to start now, man. The problem is,
I'm ready for war. We are champions of the world. I'm warring everyone.
You see Mobland. You might watch Mobland, bro.
Bad boy show.
You might watch Mobland, bro. When my man got, you know what I'm saying? The family, one of the man got killed. brother, it was straight on sight.
Wow.
Bro,
That
this is
show's
what
mental.
I'm saying, because we're champions of the world now. I saw that in the flesh. Right? From the moment we lifted that trophy, I said it's straight war for a whole year, maybe 4 years. You man was calling Caicedo, Caicenat. I remember these times. You man was all calling Caicedo, Caicenat. All of these names getting thrown around.
They put Gyökeres in Timberland boots. They put Gyökeres in Timberland
I'm
boots.
confused. Why is the same energy not getting kept for Liverpool?
Okay.
Why did they get away with it all the time?
Like I said,
You know what, CB? Yeah, you know what, CB? Yeah, they put Gyökeres in Timberland boots, and Bremer and Cunha ain't scored in 2 games. You got to put it on them as well.
Yeah. Why has Mason Mount been your best player the last 2 games? Let's talk about it.
CB makes me laugh.
Mason Mount.
Yeah, man.
Hey, CB, why is Bruno playing in the midfield if he's a 10?
Well, it's down to the coach.
Listen, bro. The situation, man. We're here for it, man. Like I said, don't run away from when the criticism goes your way. Don't run away. I'm open. You know me, D, innit? I don't mind getting pressure.
Yes, I don't mind.
I take it. You see me, yeah? As much as I give it, yeah, I can take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, man? So you can do. When I get on the offense, yeah, and I start attacking, you man don't duck out, man.
So you attack is blunt. You attack for no reason, and then and also you're disingenuous because when it comes back the other way,
I'm not. My attack's not blunt, man.
Your attack is blunt, but no one's worried about your attack. No one's worried about your attack. Your attack's blunt. Let me tell you why. Because you was happier with no points than 1 point. Because you was happier losing to Arsenal than you were with drawing with Fulham.
No, I saw the positives in the game. I wasn't happy by losing. I'm not doing that, bro. You get me? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? By the way, was that a pause, by the way, beforehand?
Yeah, you said take it, give it. It's mad.
No, but you got the mind there, isn't it, B? I see it. You know what? It's been a while since I've been on the channel. Maybe this is how you man talk. I didn't want to throw the pauses around. That was kind of mad. If I give it,
but bro, you get what I mean, though. You get what I mean, though.
That's some maniac stuff.
But that's what I'm saying to you, man. I don't mind that, yeah. I don't mind getting into it. You know what I mean? But bro, can you handle the heat? That's what I'm saying now. So,
well, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm here. I know D's here for it. He's ready. He's ready for the smoke. He's ready. You get me?
No, that's bad, man. Bro, I get beat up every week, bro, for the whole bloody transfer window, bro. I get beat up left, right, and center.
CB's here. CB don't mind. CB puts his chest on the line. I'll be real,
man, bro. You gotta do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
He's putting your mouth and Esteval same level and all that. Yeah, he's here for it. He don't mind.
Yeah. By the way, major breaking. Nicholas Jackson's agent has come out and said 30 goals in 2 seasons without a single penalty, highs, lows. But Page is turned at the Blues. Always grateful for yesterday, but looking forward to tomorrow with optimism. Germany, Italy, England. The options are numerous. Decision is imminent. Thank you for your support. Wow. We see your messages. Nicholas Jackson transfer expected within 48 hours, inshallah, he says. Wow. You get me? Wow. So 48 hours.
It's a bit upsetting. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he's been very unfortunate. He's a talented player. You know, you need to realize he came in his first season. He never had his second striker was Broja. Do you know what I'm saying? Hincapie was out. He had to run basically 90-minute games every week, and he was the only striker. You know, everyone else has 2, maybe sometimes even 3 of like strikers. He was 1. The second season coming, we were supposed to get a striker on deadline day. We was meant to get Osimhen. It never got done. January, he didn't bring in. We had Mark Gu went down. But like in the first season, 14 goals, no penalties. I was happy with that. My issue with Jackson is I never thought he should have been the main man. He should have either had a striker to play off with him, or you know what I'm saying, you're the backup option. And when the season just gets long, I don't agree with the idea of selling him. I personally think Jackson is a better footballer than Liam Delap. Now, Liam Delap has certain things in his game in terms of the aggression and all of this type of stuff. But as a pure footballer, I would take Jackson. I think I'll be honest with you. If Newcastle went to go for Jackson and they got Jackson and Wisa, that's a Cisse and Demba Ba 2-man step Africa setting.
For now, because I'm desperate, I'll be cool with that. My only issue is the AFCON thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, it's true.
AFCON, you have to think about that long season.
That's another thing as well. He went AFCON last season and still got 14 goals in the league. So I don't think obviously the 2 red cards against the one against Newcastle, the one against Flamingo didn't really do him justice. But I don't think as bad as the way our fan base made it out to be.
He's not shit, bro. I wouldn't say
he's not shit. He's not shit. But I would rather. I'd want him to go to another league, though. I don't want him to.
That's what I've always said, man. Like, when we've been linked with him, I just don't want him because he's at Chelsea, innit? But I've never really, like, said, like, he's a rubbish footballer. He hasn't got any qualities and whatnot. He has got qualities, but
and the right coach and
it's not for me. Yeah, man. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that one, man.
How much would you say is a good deal for him? Because, like, I think he's better than Šeško. So this is when it comes to his valuation now.
We'll find out this season, innit? We'll find out, man. Yeah,
that's the tricky part still.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap up here. I know we could talk about Hincapie, but I think he's preferring Arsenal, innit, D? Just before we go, I think he prefers Arsenal.
I'll be real, man. I don't know much about him, but
he's a left back, left centre back. He's a versatile player.
Some of your fans were rating him. Some of your fans were rating him even yesterday.
No, but they're rating him. Like, I've done the same thing everyone else has done. Watch YouTube comps and that. Man pretend that they've watched all these leagues and that. I ain't seen him play a whole game.
Yeah, I think he's coming, man. Yeah,
you have to go to one of the streamers that watch every league, bruv. You can't come to me. I'll just tell you the truth.
Yeah, Big Steve apparently he watches Bologna, innit? So Big Steve.
Yeah, I don't watch Bologna. You get me? So
yeah, I mean, bro.
You get me.
He's watching Bologna and then, man. He said. But yeah, and also West Ham have just signed a midfielder, man. That's good news for West Ham. They've just signed a midfielder, Mohamed Sutton, man. Good to see the brothers, man, that are coming to the league.
West Ham midfield is mudded, boy. The midfield is
they brought on this guy here,
legs in there,
Sangoto Magasa. I've not really know about this guy midfielder. They need midfielders, man. You know what I mean? 17 million euros. I don't know if he's good or not. Chat. Let me know, man. Is this another? Is this another? What was that midfielder that Leicester bought from Lille? Everyone thought he was a good player, man, and then he was shit.
Who's that?
Yeah, I mean, he played for Lille, yeah, and then he was all right at Lille, and then he came to Leicester, and he was just dead.
I don't remember that, boy.
Who remembers that player, guys, man? Is he good, yeah? Don needs to know. Don needs to know, man. He's got the scar. Yeah, Samara, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Oh, Samara. He was all right.
Bro. Nah, he was meaty, man. He was meaty.
Yeah, what a clown thing, though. I don't know. What a clown
thing.
In,
they thought, Kante replacement, we got this. Came in underwhelmed, man. But yeah, like I said, White Scout, let me know, people, man. Let me know, man. And then obviously Rodrygo apparently stayed as well. That's the latest we're hearing from the outlets in Spain. Rodrygo staying. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man, to see what go on, innit? You feel me? But big week, man. That's it. Tomorrow we'll be back with a transfer daily.
There'll be time for my team, brother.
Yeah. We're gonna try and see if we can work with this panel on a Tuesday, man. I like the dynamics here, man. I like the. I feel like now, CB. We got another person to rattle D now, man. You know what I mean? Like CB is ready.
He likes to give a lot of chat, but he ain't got a VVS like that to do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you chose
You know the new word right now in 2025 is motion. You know what I mean? Has D got emotion? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out.
We'll see. CB's my guy anyway, man. He's my guy. He knows what's gonna happen. You know, you're gonna get a back and forth with us, dude.
That's what it is, man. Bro, man, people, we don't do dry shows, man. We just have banter, man. That's what it's about, man. Them, like, you know what I mean? This would be like if you're in the barber shop, man. In the barber shop. Outside on road, you be talking like this, man. That's what it's about, bro.
Organic, innit? It's a vibe, innit? Still chat your thing, chat your truth, but look,
man.
It's organic, innit?
Come on, bro. Big up to you, man. CB, man. Let them know, man. What you got coming up, bro?
CB 1 million, watch alongs. I'm trying to change the game up, kind of match the energy I did with the Club World Cup. So all the Champions League away days, IRL streams. To find me on my channel, we're gonna do IRL streams. In the meantime, just usual videos reacting to news. This is the place where you get the unfiltered mandem version of the Chelsea talk. Shout out Chalobah. He was in the comment section the other day crashing out.
Yeah, I seen that, man. By the way, you weren't even cussing Chalobah though. Why did he get onto you like that though?
I don't think he was getting onto me. These people were hitting him out, but it's more so just him saying. Obviously, after the Crystal Palace game, Colwell went down. Maresca's asking for a CCB. It was the build-up was a bit shaky against that low block against Palace. So a lot of the fan base was getting onto him, even though we kept a clean sheet at the time. I said that's a bit harsh. Yeah. So when I made that comparison, the analogy about the 4 out of 10 that's just reliable, I'm saying that's how the club treated him because they did. We sent him on loans. We tried to sell him multiple windows. He's somehow still here and he comes through for us when we need him. So obviously he just said in a year's time we'll come back to this. I think I took it as in a year's time the fan base is gonna respect him more, innit? So that's how I took it. But yeah, you know how it goes. Usually goes around. But that's mad, man. Them type of things humble me because it makes me realize I'm the only person in this Chelsea game where the players reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? From West, from Fofana to Chalobah to Colwood's people. Do you know what I'm saying? So I realized that my voice means something, and I don't take it personally. It's just you know what I'm saying.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Like I said, bro. I always say, man, that end of the day, you just keep it real, man. Whether you're off camera, whether you're on camera, just keep it real, man. I think footballers appreciate that, man. I'm telling you now. Footballers don't want you to be like different around them. You see, man, that switch up, don't trust them, man. The man them that switch when they see them, don't trust them, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, like they're moving different. I
was in New York. I ran into Carney Chukwemeka in New York. Big up to him. I spoke to him yesterday. Big up to him on his new move as well to Dortmund. I ran into him. I ran into him in New York, and I said to him, I'm talking to him about Chelsea, and he's like, bro, not here, man. What? I went on vacation. I ain't really trying to be talking about all of this. But he was like to man, I could tell you're real. You're not doing this for clout. You care about the club, bro. I'm saying I ran into Vinny Jr. He escorted me out from their section because I'm telling him French Chelsea.
I see that as well.
And he's like, bro, man's not trying to hear all of that. But that's my thing is I'm always gonna be myself. Obviously, I bang my jokes. So a lot of people look at it like, oh, he hates this player, he hates that player. No, I'm from the generation of banging ball in the cage. So if you had a shit game, we're gonna call you for 2 weeks until you play again, or 2-3 days until you play again, and you show us you're the real deal. So that's what it is over here. And a lot of the players actually learn to respect that, innit? So nice, man.
Real talk, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to my guy Specs, man. Make sure you follow Specs, people, man. Jordan Dread TV.
Nah, big up to everyone in the chat, man. The usual night owl settings, the late ones. Big up for the raid the other day and from D as well. You get me?
On, man.
Night owl settings, brother. You get me? The ungodly hours. Usually, you get me. Got my main team. You get me? Like, and the same panel. And yeah, it's growing, man. We're doing our thing daily. You get me? And live watch-alongs. So that's me, boy. You get me? So big up everyone, man. And big up the panel.
Come on. Links in the description for that one as well, man. Famzone TV, they're going live right now. We got man like, is it Catch or is it Hooks? Hooks in it. Hooks and Durag.
George. Big up, man. Big up you as well, Saeed, because we always forget to be.
Come on.
Get me, man.
Yeah, man. Gotta give the man their flowers.
Always try to, man, don't take things lightly and forget.
Nah,
like, you know
appreciate
what I mean?
it again.
Big up you as well, my guy. Man, tell you that behind the scenes anyway, but man, that's to do it.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
And
you as well, CB. Big up the CB, big up Specs as well. Big up the man and big up the community. You know what I'm saying? It's
always, bro.
You know what I mean? It's love
Always,
every time, everywhere. You get me? So it's a big thing that everyone's trying to do. You get me? So it's all love and fun and games at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Trust.
Big up, man. Big up to everyone, man. Love for everyone joining. Head over now to Famzone TV, man. I'll see you in the chat, man. Peace.